Happy Thanksgiving, you little turkeys. I am spending this Thanksgiving alone this year. It's really not sad. I don't know why people think that spending the holidays alone is a sad thing. It's not. Anyway, hey y'all, if you're new here, my name is Be Queen and it's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna vlog my day spending the holidays alone. So I live in LA and I didn't go home this year. I actually had plans, so many plans that I was gonna do for Thanksgiving weekend. They got canceled and then I would replan and then they got canceled and I replan and got canceled. Whatever, I'm in LA. More than half of the city has gone home, but I am spending the holidays alone and this isn't my first time that I've spent the holidays alone. I wanted to make this video to, I guess, make it more normalized because I think there's a stigma around people like being alone around the holidays and it's really not bad. Actually, it's kind of peaceful. I'm not even gonna lie. If you're spending Thanksgiving alone too, or spending Christmas or any other holiday alone, like, to give you a feel for what it's like. It's really a great time if you ask me, but I'm gonna show you guys instead of you just taking my word for it.
I forgot to show y'all in my Christmas decor video that I bought this Black Santa mug. There was so much Black Santa decor in Target, Marshalls, and Home Goods, and of course I had to get myself a mug. So I've been using it every day during this holiday season and I'm obsessed. All the Black Santa stuff, give it to me. I want it now.
We have moved to the closet because I am creating these little care packages for my friends at home and I'm gonna ship them tomorrow. So but I get a ton of products as being an influencer and I can't use them all. Like, I only have one face. One friend is defending her PhD, Mackenzie. You guys saw her in my last defense vlog. I know you guys saw her in San Diego too. Anyway, so Mackenzie is defending her PhD in a few weeks, so I want to send this to her early just in case she wants to use it before or for her PhD. So I have had these products and they're not expired. It's just that I have doubles of them and then I also have so much product in general that, again, I only have one face. Like, what else do you want me to do? So I'm not gonna show you what is in this because Mackenzie does watch my vlogs. So Mackenzie, girl, you got something coming to you in the mail. I have tried to do giveaways on Instagram and people are like, whatever. But I know that my friends would love this stuff because who wants to pay for skincare when they can just get it from their influencer friend? Also, a lot of the packages come in these really cute, like, clear tote bags, so you can also like reuse the bag. So I hope she likes this a lot. Mackenzie, if you're watching this, good luck with your PhD defense, girl. I'll be there virtually. I put on my bathing suit and I'm gonna go out to the pool. It's really hot in LA and I'm trying my best to adjust to not having temperature changes. Like, I didn't think I was going to be bothered by summer all year long. It's like, it's so strange because my mind can't get over the fact that it's Thanksgiving and it's 75. However, because it is this warm, I'm like, I might as well enjoy the amenities of my apartment. So I typically go on the roof on Sundays where I read my book. So I'm still on this book reading journey. I'm on book number 35, I believe. So we are getting there. Actually halfway through a lot of books. So I think I'm gonna try to finish a lot of the books that I started because one, it's a little bit easier to not have to read the entire book. At the same time, like, I will stop reading books if I think they're boring. So I don't know, I'm really trying my best to meet this 52 book goal. At one point I was reading one book a day, but now we're kind of at one book every 2 days. I did run out of sunscreen, which, again, I'm not used to living somewhere that's warm all year round, so I guess I just have to be like stocked with sunscreen these days. I have this Black Girl matte face sunscreen, which I have just been using all over my body. Now, mind you, this is for your face and it is like $20 a pop, so I probably shouldn't be using it over my body. I could like get something cheaper. Anyway, I'm gonna put it on today because I need to protect my skin and it's like sunny out, but don't really feel the heat, you know? So like, it's not hot, but it is sunny. And whenever I come inside from being at the pool, you know, for my Sunday routine, I can tell that I have a bit of a tan. Like, this shade is lighter than this shade because I wear this bathing suit a lot. Anyway, gonna stock up on the sunscreen, that's for sure. Let's head out to the pool.
I totally forgot that other people were also off work because it was a holiday, so I did pack my stuff. I gotta have a routine when I go to the roof and hang out by the pool. But since there were other people there, I ended up sitting on one of the chairs for a little bit while and reading my book. So I'm reading this book called A December to Remember, and it takes place in the UK, which is super cold. So it kind of had these little chilly vibes, but not really, not too much. The sunscreen definitely came in handy because I could feel the sun on me, although it wasn't hot, like I wasn't sweating. I was still drinking my water. I'm still trying to stay hydrated, but it was a little bit windy, just a little bit. After a while, everyone else left and I got to take over the hot tub to myself. So I will read in the hot tub and be really careful not to knock my books over in the hot tub. So I haven't done that yet, thank God. Let's make sure that I don't ever do that. I got back in the house. I didn't actually eat any breakfast, so I made a little breakfast sandwich and then I finished reading this book. I was trying to get it done because I was more than halfway through and I just wanted to push through it.
Just showered and I was reading for I think like 2 hours. I did finish the book. Oh my gosh, it is falling off my face. I need to go for a walk so I can get some exercise because I sit all day long, stare at my phone or stare at my computer. So I don't know if there's any stores open. Like, remember when stores used to open at 4 p.m. on Thanksgiving? Like, Black Friday was my childhood Thanksgiving. You know, my family, like my household would always host Thanksgiving and it was always so loud and so chaotic and so busy. And I think that's why I love being alone on the holidays. No, I know it sounds weird, but I love the peace and quiet. And I talked to my family earlier today and I could just hear like how loud it was. That's just how my family is, you know, like it is what it is. And this isn't the first year that I've spent Thanksgiving alone. I think my first year was during COVID actually. So, I mean, a lot of people did spend COVID alone, but you know, whatever. Anyway, I enjoyed it so much. It's true, like I like having my solitude and being able to enjoy like a day by myself and like not have to do anything. And even though I work for myself, I tend to work like off hours, but I do work during the weekends and during like holidays and just during odd times. So like the short week of work for Thanksgiving, like I was actually working with brands, sending emails, like organizing a lot of things, whereas probably a lot of people don't do a lot of work during Thanksgiving week, and that makes sense. But when I was 16, I started working the mall. I did work Black Fridays. If you were under 18, you weren't allowed to work certain shifts. When I was in college and I was working at a different mall, I started working like the overnight shifts for Black Friday. So the mall used to open at 6 p.m. on Thanksgiving. It used to be open throughout the entire night, obviously be open the entire day Black Friday. So I worked one overnight shift in retail and it was one of the worst shifts ever. And not because, you know, it's Black Friday, it was busy, you know, that wasn't it. Customers were fine. It was honestly hardly any customers in the store. What really got me was having to stay awake for 8 hours overnight. Like, I'm not built for that. I'm not built for that at all. But when I was like a big consumer of Black Friday, I used to go out with my family 8 p.m. on Thanksgiving. It would be out until like 1 and then I would just sleep, you know, through the rest of the next day. I haven't even done Black Friday shopping in a really long time, which is kind of crazy. But I'm not even looking for anything because my family is on the other side of the country. So when I do get gifts, they're either gonna be really small, like trinket size stuff that I can easily ship, or it'll just be a gift card. Thanksgiving and Black Friday is looking very different these days. And also, I haven't seen any deals that like actually stick out. Maybe it's because we all bought all the TVs to ever exist when, you know, Black Friday was like on and popping. But I don't know why I'm putting on mascara. I guess it's just like a reflex at this point. I'm not dressing up for anything. So, but I'm not putting on my pajamas. I'll put on my pajamas later, definitely. I think I really want pajamas this year, like a different color satin pajamas. It's not a big deal. Like I can buy it whenever. I don't even if I had a wish list, which I don't, I wouldn't even know like who I was like, am I sending my parents? Like they're gonna be like, you're 27 years old, buy your own stuff, you know? So whatever. Anyway, time to go for a walk.
This is the first time I have ever worn shorts during a winter holiday. It feels so weird because it's actually really hot out. It was almost 80 degrees. So I just started walking around the neighborhood and actually kind of acclimating myself with where I live because I do walk around, but I tend to walk the same route. I did end up at Porto, so that was really cool. Got myself a guava smoothie. I don't know why people don't like guava. I think it is so good. And then I started reading The Violent Conspiracy. I'm halfway through this book too, so I'm trying to finish it.
It's 4:30. I'm hungry. I'm gonna start heating up this food. So because I'm not at home, I decided to get my food catered. So I got this like catering Thanksgiving dinner, but I didn't get soul food because I knew I would be disappointed if I like ate someone's macaroni and cheese and it didn't taste like my mom's. So instead I got white people dinner for Thanksgiving, or white Thanksgiving dinner. White people Thanksgiving. You know what I'm trying to say. Wait until y'all hear what I actually ordered. Let me just get the food out. I have this spicy salmon, which I'm actually really excited about. I haven't had salmon in a while. So I got turkey gravy, and it also came with cranberry sauce. I don't eat cranberry sauce at all, but this was one of the inclusions, so I mean it came with it, so I took it. I got some stuffing here. I normally get my stuffing out of a box, so I don't know what this is or if it's gonna be any good. Also got some mashed potatoes, which I haven't had mashed potatoes in a long time. I got some cream corn, which I actually like this. It does remind me of porridge. If you've seen any like old school London UK movie, it just porridge. That's what this reminds me of, but I like it. I actually do like it. And then last but not least, I also got green bean casserole. So, okay, I actually have had green bean casserole before. It was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, like it was good. And again, I'm not eating soul food this year, right? So I don't wanna be disappointed. We just gonna go with it. So my meal came with these heating instructions. So I picked this up yesterday and it's been in the fridge ever since. So I'm just gonna figure out how I have to cook this. Okay, let me preheat the oven.
I got this food from Gelson's. It's basically a supermarket here in California. I had never had their food before, but you know, there's a first for everything. So I only had to heat it up for like 20-25 minutes. So I just put everything in the oven and put on my headphones that I got from the Spotify event. And these headphones are so nice. I love them. I love jamming out to them. Like, it feels like I'm in a club, but I'm never actually in my house, you know? Like, that's the best feeling to me. This probably also explains why I'm not all that great at cooking, because I will put on headphones and then I forget that food is on the stove or in the oven or whatever, or I don't hear it beeping or I don't hear it sizzling, and then I just smell it, you know? So maybe just cooking isn't for me, and that's fine. Like, everything doesn't have to be for me, but this was what the food looked like at the end, and then I put some on my plate.
Everything is on this plate, and I haven't tasted everything. I just made sure that, you know, all the food was warm. Kind of like show you guys a little bit. Okay, I put my crispy onions on the green bean casserole. I have my gravy, mashed potatoes, some cream corn, and then some gravy on the stuffing. Like I said, I don't really mess with cranberry sauce like that, so we ain't doing none of that. But all right, Gelson's, let's see what y'all about now. I don't know. Okay, first for the salmon, it's supposed to be spicy. It's not spicy, but it's okay. Now for the stuffing with gravy. Okay, this is good. The stuffing is good. Yeah, y'all went in with the stuffing. Hold up. Then we have the cream corn. It's too sweet. I'm not really messing with that. It's a little too sweet. It also reminds me like a kettle corn. Like, it's kind of sweet like that. I don't really like that too much. Now we got the mashed potatoes with the gravy. You can't mess up mashed potatoes now. I also added butter and salt and pepper in this too, so yeah, they taste fine. I mean, it would be criminal if they actually messed up mashed potatoes. And last but not least is the green bean casserole. It's so funny. Get a little onion on there. I'm telling y'all, this stuff isn't bad. I'm saying. I'll eat the rest of this. I watched the Friends episode of Thanksgiving. They have a ton of Thanksgiving episodes, but that's like my favorite Friends episodes to watch. So that's what I'm about to do. I didn't even turn on TV, y'all. I didn't turn on TV. I started scrolling my phone. Oh my gosh. This happens, like, I honestly can't tell you last time I've actually watched a TV show. Like, it's really crazy. Anyway, I did buy sunscreen. So, Scroll on social media did something for me. Black Girl Sunscreen, which I use so much. Like, I love their sunscreen so much. It is 60% off. I had to do that. It was like $20 for 4 of the bottles, which normally is like $15 for one of the bottles. I told y'all I need a sunscreen. But since there's a boycott, so if you don't know, there's a boycott for Black Friday weekend because of Palestine, which I am a supporter of. So in an effort to not support big business, I ordered directly from blackgirlsunscreen.com because I'm gonna support everybody black. Okay, you guys are wearing my black. But it's time for me to pack up this dinner. I didn't even make a dent in this food, y'all. I didn't make a dent. It's actually kind of sad. I will be eating this for the next few days, and I'm not mad about it at all. I like that I have these leftovers because I don't enjoy cooking. So yeah, this was great.
If I could just have a personal chef and then clean up after them, I think that would be perfect because I don't mind cleaning. I think cleaning is actually the fun part, you know, when you get to like clean up your kitchen today and then you like light the candle, you turn on the dishwasher. Like that is actually my favorite thing to do. It's the cooking part that I don't like. It just doesn't sit right with me. Something about it just isn't right. Anyway, I have enough leftovers for the next few days, so I'm pretty happy about that. And then I loaded the dishwasher, and of course I got distracted with my phone right after I started the dishwasher and started scrolling on TikTok as I do.
Okay, so it is 7 o'clock. I'm gonna try to finish the rest of this book, The Violent Conspiracy. Hopefully I get it done today. I have about 100 pages left, so yeah, I'm gonna try to tackle this for the rest of tonight. But this was a really chill, peaceful Thanksgiving. I'm really happy that I could show you guys like what it's like to spend the holidays alone. Like I said, it's not bad. Like I actually really enjoyed this day. I had a lot of fun. There were some holiday things mixed in, and of course I got in my daily walk, which was great. So if you guys want to see more vlogs from me, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.